Hi, everybody. It's Mallory Donahue from SewHere.com, live in the group for the first time in a while. As some of you know, if you listen to the Sewing Out Loud podcast, June was kind of a crazy month for us, and my husband was doing a master's class. It's been nuts. I've been taking care of the kiddos, but I'm back, and I'm starting off the my re-entry into normal life by having a sale on Power Shaper Net. That is what is all draped around my body right now. So if you're just joining the live broadcast, check out the little link in the description. It's going to ask you for your permission so I can see your name when you say hey and stuff like that. So if you go to SewHere.com and you go to shop, actually I guess I should have created a redirect link for this, but check this out. I'm going to show you my computer screen. There we go. Okay, so here we are, Power Shaper Net there. You're going to see that it's available in black and beige, okay? And then that it's in 1 yard and 2 yard cuts. I've simplified this. I am not like a fabric warehouse. So I am, I've kind of stopped doing all the half yard stuff because I'd get all these different things. So anyway, you got 1 yard and 2 yard cuts. The 2 yard cuts are a little bit less than per yard than the 1 yard cuts. And you'll see that they are on sale. Okay, so that's super fabulous. That's because we're doing a bit of a pre-order. So Power Mesh is 10% off 1 yard cuts and 15% off 2 yard cuts now for a pre-order sale, and they'll ship by July 15th. Okay, so you're going to be able to order this at a discounted price. And what is Power Shaper Net? Okay, so here's the beige, all right? Now, why do we only have this in black and beige? There are a few more colors. Most of them are kind of along the neutrals scale. Okay, they're not like bright, colorful colors because this isn't Power Mesh. Okay, here, let's see if I can. I'm gonna put up some text. This is Power Shaper Net. Right there in front of my face. Okay, so Power Shaper Net is different from Power Mesh. It is stronger. It's more stable. Okay, so here it is, just in its relaxed state. Okay. And I can pull it and make it stretch, but I have to pull pretty hard, as opposed to Power Mesh, which is just kind of like a durable mesh that would be more useful for something like a mesh inset, a little more decorative. Okay, nothing wrong with it. It's just a different type of material. Hey, Lauren. So this is Power Shaper Net, and so it's oftentimes used for linings, okay, or as some kind of stabilizer. It can almost be used sort of like a knit interfacing because, we're not big fans of the fusible stuff. So we keep it in this beige for when you put it under lighter colored fabrics. So really, no matter your skin tone, like if you're very light like me, or if you have a very dark skin tone, if you're putting like white on your body, you just want something that's going to sort of increase the opacity of that light color, okay? So that's what this is going to do. It's just going to increase the opacity. It's not necessarily going to match your skin tone, okay? And then we have black for putting under black. Also, so you can see like my face through this. If you are as big of a fan of lingerie as I am, I just want to make like bras and stuff out of this. So here's the black. And once again, here it is relaxed, and then I have to really pull to stretch it. And so what that means is if you work in just a bit of negative ease in your pattern, like in your leggings pattern, then you're going to get some control. This is what you would be using for like a control top panty or control, in the belly area or something like that. And so anyway, there are other even more stable things, but actually I'm wearing this right now on my leggings. So anyway, I'm gonna switch back here just real quick so that you can see that our Power Shaper Net is on sale right now for a pre-order. So we got the black and the beige in 1 yard and 2 yard cuts. The 2 yard cuts are a little less per yard, okay? And then here's information on the pre-order. So it's on sale. And then your orders will ship by July 15th. Okay, oh, there's my text messages. Okay, so here we are. So you're going to be able to order that. You have to order by June 30th, okay? So what is this stuff? It is 80% nylon, 20% polyester, okay? So if you look at it close, let me see if you can see this. It's a little hard to see on the camera. It's got this knit weave to it that it's truly a mesh. You know, there are little holes in it, so it can be very breathable. When you add it into a garment, it doesn't add a lot of bulk. It can add just some stability and some control, okay? It can be like a lining. Someone asked if you could make like a shelf bra out of it. Yeah, if you're not looking, it's not going to like pad out nipple showing or anything. Well, I guess it depends on your nipples, but it's a little more sheer than, you know, something else. But yeah, I would totally just sleep like in a nightgown out of this. It feels really soft and silky. And to be honest, for some reason the black feels silkier. I don't know if it's something about the dye. But then I've got 2 layers here, and it can be even, you know, more stable. But the best is yet to come, okay? So if you are a member of sewhere.com, whether you're a straight stitch member or a zigzag member or whatever, okay, you get an extra discount. So I'm going to share my screen again. Gonna try not to show you anything I shouldn't show you. But if you go to your profile at sewhere.com, okay, you are going to see profile, and then you're going to see a new little thing here that says discount codes. You can get an additional 10% off sale pricing on Power ShaperNet now. Oh, you'll have to log in to see the discount code, okay? So you will need to log in. If you're a member of sewhere.com, you go to, let me add this little overlay in here. You'll go to sewhere.com/profile. And if you are a member of sewhere.com, if you support us through our membership site, there is an extra discount for you. Once again, this is a little pre-order because this is like all the Power ShaperNet I have left. We don't have a lot left here. So we're going to, you know, see how much gets ordered, and then we'll order it. Comes in just a couple of days, and then we'll do all the cuts. So you get a bigger discount if you order in those 2-yard increments. It's a great thing to have on hand. A lot of times when people start out sewing, and when they start out with making their own clothes, they're sort of like, how, you know, what do I need to keep on hand so that I don't have to keep going out to the store or something? Something like this is like a good staple. Now, of course, you use it, and you may want to, you know, order more, etc. But it is something to keep on hand. So someone asked, could you do a how-to on how to use it as a lining? I'm interested in it, but I have no idea how to use it. Okay, so there's a lot of, you may buy a pattern that asks you to line something in Power ShaperNet, and you would just, you know, continue as usual. Or you simply cut out another of the same pattern piece using the Power ShaperNet, okay? And then what you have is you have a bit more stable under layer to your garment. I'm also going to share in here, we have the PowerNet waistband modification for the made to measure leggings. So a lot of people think of it as a yoga waistband. It's where you have that nice wide band across the top of your leggings, and I like that a little better because it sort of distributes how your leggings are being held up. It's a bit smoothing. It's just more comfortable. But you're going to, when someone says how to use it, it's almost like the possibilities are endless. And actually, I'm just going to put this down as a podcast topic that we can talk about. You can make like bras out of this, okay? You can, you can make like a t-shirt out of it. I mean, you can if you want to. There are all sorts of garments that you can make. Now, you can decide on how much negative ease you want, okay? Of course, you know, I think that most knit patterns, like whether it's a swimsuit or a t-shirt or something like that, if you incorporate this in there, you're just going to get a bit of a smoothing effect, okay? You're not going to get something that's like too terribly tight. So let me just show again. Here's the Power Shaper net, sort of in its relaxed form. And it does stretch, okay? But to get it to stretch a lot, I kind of have to pull really hard. It's like a resistance band versus a more traditional like garment sewing knit that would stretch really easily to, you know, like get over your head. So you can incorporate this into shelf bras, into waistlines. Like I said earlier, it can almost be used as a knit interfacing. Rachel says, I'm guessing the Rhapsody would be a little intense in Power Shaper net. I mean, I could see, okay, Power Shaper net t-shirt, awesome bra underneath, outfit made, okay, so that you can see it. Okay, Lauren says, I've used it in the Take the Plunge bathing suit, and there are Mimi G articles on how to build it into patterns. So really, yes, there are so many ways that you'll use it in your knit sewing. It's almost endless, but it's kind of, and it's very easy to sew on too. A lot of people are very, intimidated by mesh and lace and things like that. Understandable to be intimidated by those things, but there's not a lot of fabric there, okay? So, like, there's not a lot to sew on. Your needle's going to go through it really easily, okay? It's actually pretty easy to sew on. So, maybe I'll share those Mimi G articles, but we do have a pretty good sale price on it right now. So, once again, if you're a member of sewhere.com, let me share my screen again. If you're a member of sewhere.com, you're going to go to your profile and you're going to see an additional discount code. You go to sewhere.com/profile. That's right there on our screen right now, okay? And then if you go to our Power Shaper net page, you'll see it's in beige and it's in black, and you can get it in 1 yard and 2 yard cuts, and the normal pre-order discount is already applied. So if you're not a member, you can get it discounted already, but if you are a member, you can get an additional discount off of it. Okay, and so what we got a comment here. I've used it as a neckband or cuffs on knits instead of hemming. Super cute. Yeah, really great point there. Here, let me come back to you. So yes, you can. A really neat thing that you can do on this is, like, if you have a t-shirt, you can just lay it under the neckline and like cover stitch or zigzag, and it acts as a bit of a stabilizer. It's just so lovely. Rachel says it might be too constricting as a Rhapsody. It just depends on what you like. I think this would be a great easy tee, too, to wear a tank top under or something like that. It'd be real nice and breezy. So it's pretty breathable. But if you've been following any lingerie trends with, like, all the mesh that's going on, I think that's great. One thing we haven't done yet that I would like to do is to take a pre-order for white mesh, because you can dye this stuff. Now, the black's not going to dye, obviously, but Ziti used this Power Shaper net as a basis for her aerial arts costumes. They're unitards, and, like, the one she did, her entire chest and back is all made of this Power Shaper net. And then she did one for a friend who had a much different skin tone than her. Now, this isn't Ziti's skin tone, but, like, it looked fine from stage, which is wonderful about stage. But her friend had a darker skin tone, and so she dyed this beige color, or I think they call it cappuccino or whatever. I call it beige on the site, just for clarity. She dyed this beige color with a little bit of brown and a little bit of red mixed in and things like that to get a little closer skin tone for her friend. And we've got pictures of that. So once again, that's kind of fun. You can just use RIT dye to do this. Nothing special. Dye things. Everybody, have fun dyeing things, okay? Don't be afraid to do that. RIT dye includes a lot of different dyes that will dye a lot of different fibers, etc. So don't be afraid to dye things. So I think it would be really cool if we got the white, because then you could do colors. You could get, like, purple, green. You could get all these different colors to do some really amazing things with, like make lingerie, like make underwear. You can just make panties straight out of this stuff, and depending on your panty preferences and your crotch preferences and all that jazz, I personally enjoy a mesh undergarment for some reasons. Also, mesh short leggings to be like the thigh anti-chafe things. Ta-da! Okay, so you're not adding a lot of bulk, you're not insulating your thighs, but you are sort of like lubricating them, okay? Yeah, so, oh, there you go. Lauren says that's how you get matching elastic for bra making. Yes, absolutely. You just get the white elastic. You can dye all your stuff. It's fabulous. So I haven't done a pre-order for white. I guess I could just pop on there and add in white, because the colors that this comes in are very much on that neutral scale. This is different from Power Mesh. Okay, so Power Mesh will come in like a bajillion colors. It's more of a dance costume, very much meant to be worn on the outside, meant to be worn as mesh insets, etc., etc. But this Power Shaper Net originated as something that would be more used in lining. And then you can see here that this is just a scrap piece, okay? And I've got this little slit, from whatever, cutting out something. And like, look at how when I stretch that, that's not ripping anymore, okay? And I'm stretching this a lot. Okay, so it's a very, I wouldn't recommend just like slitting your stuff for no reason. But this is a very durable fabric. And when I stretch it, maybe I can take a picture of this, and post it in a little bit, but I can really see this kind of like honeycomb pattern almost that's in the mesh, and it's very strong. So once again, this is a good tool to have in your toolbox. So if you want to order Power Shaper Net, let me just see here. I think that I did like sewhere.com/ let's see. All right. I do not have a redirect link for this, but so I will make one though. But you're gonna get the discounted price just by ordering the Power Shaper Net. And actually, here, let's just go here and do a little quick link. Okay. So in order to get to go and get your Power Shaper Net at a discounted price, go to sewhere.com/power, okay? And when you go there, it's going to redirect you to our Power Shaper Net page on our physical. This is our store where we sell physical products, okay? So that's a little different than when you go to sewhere.com/profile, okay? So when you go to sewhere.com/profile, you get all of your digital goodies or your classes or whatever, okay? So just keep that in mind. That is a little bit different. So sewhere.com/profile is where you're going to find the extra discount code. I will also send out a link to that in the newsletter as well, okay? But when you go to sewhere.com/power, hopefully this works now, you are going to be redirected to the Power Shaper Net, and it already has a little bit of a discount on it, so you don't have to do that if you're not a member. And then I'm going to share my screen with you one more time and just show you. Okay, we got our Power Shaper Net and our sewhere.com/profile. But this is the Power Net waistband mod for the made to measure leggings. So if you already have the leggings, or if you have a leggings pattern that works for you, we show you in this blog post, this is up on the site right now, how to get your how to modify your patterns that you can have a Power Net waistband. So look, we're inserting a little bit of elastic. We've got that beige Power Shaper Net there. And we're using beige on this fabric because it's a lighter color, okay? So that works nicely. If it was black, I'd probably use black, but to tell you the truth, I have used the beige on a black fabric because I just didn't have any black Power Shaper Net. So as long as it's not going to show, you're going to be fine there. But if you are using a lighter fabric, that's what to use. Okay, so you should be all good to go, everybody. I'm going to sign off here somehow soon. There we go. And pre-order some Power Shaper Net and your sewing life will be amazing. Go to sewhere.com/power. Before you check out, go to sewhere.com/profile to get your extra discount code. All right, everybody. So long and so happy.